Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new experiment for me. If you are new to the channel, my name is Mark Tresser. You can just call me Mark if you'd prefer. And I have in the past played a lot of Minecraft and other open world games, and recently I've gotten into Divide and Conquer, which is a mod for the Medieval 2 Total War engine. In fact, it is a sub-mod of Third Age Total War, which was originally a mod for Medieval 2 Total War. And, well, I wanted to give a shot at recording this game because I've really enjoyed watching videos of this game, and I'm hoping that you all will too. My main sort of enjoyment out of it is that it offers sort of an open world experience combined with the Middle Earth world that I so enjoy. In this series, we're going to be playing as the Kingdom of Gondor. And for those of you who are familiar with Tolkien's work, Lord of the Rings, Silmarillion, and so on, The Hobbit, you will know that Gondor is sort of a southern region, at least inside of Middle Earth. The leader of the Kingdom of Gondor is Steward Denethor II, and his heir is Captain General Boromir. Faramir is also present in this world. We'll see him later. Their capital is Minas Tirith, which is right about here. Their main enemy is Mordor, but they also have to deal with Harad. Harad is over here, and then also the Corsairs of Umbar, which is a problem. In this game, they are called the Ar-Adnaim, which is Numenorian language for the king's men. They're basically the men who survived the fall of Numenor, but were loyal to the cult of Sauron. And that is a complex story, which I will not get into here. But most of our effort, I think, is going to end up being focused on Mordor. So that's a brief overview of kind of the path that this is all going to take. Over here, you can see I'm playing on easy campaign difficulty and easy battle difficulty. And I know there are a lot of YouTubers who play this game and who are very good at it, and they always play on very hard and very hard. I am not that person. I am not as good at sort of the strategy and tactics, so I will be playing at easy because I mostly am here for that sort of connection to Middle Earth and also the open world aspect of it, where I get to, control and expand the Kingdom of Gondor, which is very exciting for me because I really enjoy Tolkien's work. So being able to live in this world is fantastic. We do have to hold 50 regions in order to quote-unquote win, but we will be going far beyond that. It includes several specific places. We also have to eliminate the Ar-Adnaim, as I mentioned, the Haradrim tribes, which are over here, and Mordor, which is over here. It's very likely that we will also see aggression from Dunland, who are up here, Enedwaith, who are up here, and possibly even Dol Guldur, depending on how well or badly Rohan and Lothlorien do. But that is all to be seen. So, let's get into it and start the campaign. You also get these very cool loading screens, so I'm not even going to edit these out. These are great. Maybe I should. They're long. One thing I will note, so like I said, I think a lot of our energy is going to be focused on Mordor. So that's going to be my first sort of efforts in the game, is to try to make sure that Mordor cannot expand into our territory. So that means basically preserving... I think we start with Eastern Osgiliath, so we'll start by fortifying that. There's a lot of information in this, but it's not really worth reading right now. If you want to pause and read, you can. But I'm not going to read through it with you. It's basic information about how the mod works. This is information about the faction. I kind of went through some of this. Basically, Gondor is the spiritual heir to the legacy of Numenor, but it has fallen significantly from its prior sort of glory. And they are fighting a very difficult battle against Mordor. Okay, so it looks like we do not start with Eastern Osgiliath. We have to fight for it, which is fine by me. We do start with a lot of other territories, though, so let's run through west to east here. Lots of war, lots of allies, that's fine. Okay, so this is an independent castle, Theragrondos. They have a fair number of troops there. That'll probably be an early expansion for us. We definitely want that if we can get it. Anulond is looking good. Let's check our army here. We do have Gondor militia. We have one general. Okay. Come back to sort of the management stuff in a minute. Oh, there's an independent army here. That's annoying, but fine. We do have a lot of forts starting off, I think, which is great. Oh, that's neutral? Wow, okay. That's an independent keep. So we're going to have to move on that as well, because this is an important part of our territory, because it keeps, if Isengard or Dunland expand south here, we want to be able to use this fort, and I think there's another fort here to kind of keep them out. But we can't do that if Cirith Ysar here is in the middle of our backyard. Saarland. Saarland is good. Can't recruit anything there. That's annoying. Lorngallen. Onfilis Pikemen. We have a lot of troops. They're just kind of spread out amongst all of these different settlements. Militia. Okay. Oh, we have a fort with some armies. Okay, cool. This is a very good army. We'll come back to them. We're going to move them pretty quick here. Ethring has one more militia. Tarnost. Another militia. Lots of militia lying around. This is not Frodo. This is Hanion. Gondor militia. Gondor militia. Ooh. Lebanon Marines, Archer Militia, and Gondor Militia. Another Gondor Militia. This is Forlong the Fat. He's going to be fun. How's Minas Tirith looking? We have one Fountain Guard. Gondor Militia, Archer Militia. Fantastic. Independent Army. That's not great. We're going to have to deal with them. This is Territorial Guardsmen. That's pretty good. Gondor Archers. Fantastic. We do have this fort with some Athelian Rangers. This is where Faramir is, and he has another unit of Athelian Rangers, so we got to make good use of them. They're very good units. Then we have a couple of Gondor units here. These are like mid-tier units, I think, so that's pretty good. Okay. Let's start thinking about management. So, starting again over in the west here, let's build something. We have culture here, so I'm not worried about culture. Can I recruit anything here? Sort of. I'd like to be able to expand that. What I do tend to do is work on sort of the supporting buildings first. So that starts usually with the Leather Tanner, which increases the armor of units that are trained here. So I might start with that, but a Mason's Hall also would be very good. Mason's Hall, it just reduces sort of the cost of building things, which, like I say, could be very, very good. This could also be very helpful. Let's do the Mason's Hall first, though. Basically just try to reduce the cost of everything we do going forward. Honestly, I'm just going to do that wherever I can. Some places they might have it already, or not be able to. Oh, here. They can build it there. Okay. Mason's Hall. I'm going to come back to Dol Amroth in a second. Hold on. Mason's Hall. Mason's Hall. Oh, this is going to be an exciting turn. I'm just building a bunch of Mason's Halls. Mason's Hall. And we're running out of money, but that's okay. Because this will save us a lot of money in the long run. Because there's a lot of things to build. Okay. That is everything building Mason's Halls. Independent General. Okay. Good to know. So now let's think about troop movements. So this fort I don't think is worth us holding. It is kind of a cool map, but ultimately holding the fort does not help us any at all. So what I'd like us to be able to do, honestly, is take Eastern Osgiliath on this front first. So that probably means that I need to move Faramir back here. He will be the one, I think, to lead the army that will take Eastern Osgiliath. But he's not strong enough on his own, so we're going to have to move him over here, I think. You have a spy. That is useful.
Let us set up camp here.
We're going to move these 3 units into his army. We're going to add this unit as well. Let's see. What should we do with this spy? We already know what's in Eastern Osgiliath, right? Yeah, but we can get more information. So let's get him over here so we can see all of the units in Eastern Osgiliath. Ooh. Wait, this is just an Uruk bodyguard without a general? That's weird. Orc fighters, orc hunters. These are not great units, so we might have a decent chance here. Not a good chance, but a decent chance. Can I get you over? No, I can't quite get you over to Faramir, but I can get you to Caer Andros, so I will do that. A note about pronunciation, by the way. A lot of these things are, like, difficult to pronounce, or, like, I've heard them pronounced in a certain way for so long that I don't think about it. So if I say the wrong thing, for example, I'm kind of aware of the fact that I think this is more like Caer Andros as opposed to Caer Andros. That being said, I will be pronouncing it Caer Andros. I'm sorry. Let's see. Let's get you up to Western Osgiliath in case they decide to go on the offensive. Independent armies or independent settlements shouldn't go on the offensive, but it's possible that they will anyways. Let's get these 3 up here as well. They'll take a couple turns to do so, but it's better than sitting around and waiting. Oh, Tirthoros is also neutral. That could be worth going after, but it is not a priority for me. That being said, I will send this unit down here to Fanuiland. I will send this unit down to Fanuiland. And Ethring. I will send this unit down to Fanuiland as well.
As you wish. We can go no further today.
And then to the west here. Dwyn here is going to be leading the charge on Cirith Yaur. We will send him to Saarland to pick up troops. These militia will join him shortly, as will these pikemen, who are very fast. Oh, and we have Gondor cavalry militia there. That is fantastic. This militia, I may leave here just in case Kanyon here decides to attack us. In fact, I may recruit... Don't have archers here. That's annoying. I'm going to recruit 1 Anphilis... Oh, no, I'm not, because I have 0 recruitment slots here. That's my bad. Is there anywhere I can recruit units? Here. Archer militia would be useful on this front. And let's get another Anphilis pikeman, because they are a pretty good unit. Oh no, Tarnost is not happy with me already. There's nothing I can do about that. We're just going to leave it the way it is. Fanuiland cannot recruit units. Minas Tirith definitely can. Okay. So we can produce ships right off the bat, which is kind of nice, but not really a priority at the moment. We can produce one of these fountain guards, but they are expensive, both in terms of how much they cost to buy and how much they cost to upkeep. I think I'd prefer to have more archers right now. No, wait, we have all these Athelian Rangers, so we don't need more archers. I guess I'll go for the Fountain Guard, but I feel like it's going to put me into the red. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, let's take a look at this. Oh, no. I'm going to lose money, it seems. And that's okay. If we're going to go into the red, we might as well go into the red. I'm also going to get a diplomat because that's going to be useful, because I don't think I have a diplomat yet. No, it's just the one spy. So that'll be helpful. If these guys attack Calenhad, they are going to have a bad time. Same with Carandros. I expect these guys are supposed to represent the men who live in these woods, which is not something that you would know from the movies, but it is something that's in the books. So that's worth noting. I think I've done everything I want to do for troop movement. Oh, I was going to say something about Dol Amroth. So Dol Amroth is sort of a semi-independent, like, city-state in Middle-earth. I think in this game, in this mod, we are given a choice to merge them with our nation, and I think I will take that option if it is granted to me. It might have been helpful to have, like, an extra faction to help focus on Harad and Umbar, but I honestly don't think it's going to help us, so I'm just going to take their units and their generals and their settlements and be done with it. Okay. Like I said, I think I've done everything I want to. The only thing now is to click the end turn, but I'm sitting here thinking, is Eastern Osgiliath going to be taken by Mordor in the first turn? I think it might be. And that's bad for me, but it also means that this army that they're going to take it with presumably will be weaker than it otherwise might be. So there's still a chance that we can take back Eastern Osgiliath, and that would be very helpful. But for now, I just need to end the turn. Do I have any ships? Let's see. No. No, I do not. Well, that's fine. Okay, so I think I've done all the movement that I need to do. One good thing about Gondor is all of your starting settlements come with a bunch of watchtowers, so I don't need to worry about that initially. If they do attack Caer Andros, I could deal with that. I have Territorial Guardsmen. These guys are skilled against mounts, can make shield wall. I think this should be okay. What do you have? Oh, I can't tell. Right. Okay. I just stopped dithering, and I'm going to end the turn. What I usually do is I save... I switch between 3 save files, and I save before the end of a turn. So that's what we're going to do. And now, let's hope for the best. I turned off music, so I don't know why this is playing. I'm sure it's copyrighted, which is great because it's going to screw with my videos, probably, but if I try to talk over it, it might not work as badly. I don't know, but I muted the music, so why is there music? Who knows? But, yeah, okay. Here comes Mordor. Oh. Okay. That looks like it's stronger now, which is annoying. It doesn't look like they added a whole lot of units. It looks like it just magically got stronger. Okay. End of turn report. Okay. So this is a good thing to kind of glance at. We are 3rd best in military. Mordor is the strongest military-wise. We are bad financially. The Dwarves of Khazad-dûm are the best because they have Mithril. We are 16th in production. Dale is best at production. We are the largest by population, and overall we are 3rd in the rankings. Good to know. That's just telling us the same thing we already know. This is sometimes useful, but right now there's nothing interesting here. And we did get some of the units that we recruited, which is very helpful. I was going to send these two to Saarland, so that we have a slightly larger army that will go after Kirith Eawr. But we need this guy to get over here so that he can lead that attack.
Let us set up camp here.
Hanion has not moved, which is good. We did not get an option to take over Dol Amroth, so I may have to leave them alone. They may have to just do their own thing, which is fine. I am going to reinforce Fanulond. It is now going to be able to stand up to some amount of attack, hopefully. Oh, Dol Amroth took Tirthoros. That is fantastic. And there's an independent army here, but that's okay. You're heading to Western Osgiliath. That's good. And I guess what I will do is I'll put Faramir into Western Osgiliath. And then the idea is we're going to take all of these units and attack Eastern Osgiliath once we can. We could recruit another unit just for funsies here and get like a better idea of what, or a better amount of units to take out Eastern Osgiliath. But I'm thinking I'm just going to leave it the way it is right now. I did recruit a diplomat.
Yes, my lord.
I will use that diplomat to head towards Rohan. Rohan's over here. So this is where Helm's Deep is. I believe Edoras, which is their capital, is over here. I'm going to send my diplomat that direction to talk to them at their capital. This guy hasn't moved either. That's very good.
My lord
and it looks like Dol Amroth is going to send their diplomat to me. I don't know that I need them to do that. Diplomacy. We are allies. We have military access. We have trade rights. So never mind. We don't care about Dol Amroth. They are already our friends. I'm looking at this and I'm wondering if I want to move this guy to Western Osgiliath as well so we can go all out on Eastern Osgiliath. But I don't think I want to do that. I think I want Caer Andros to be reinforced just in case Mordor tries to do something funny. Because they can do that.
Awaiting your command.
They definitely can. We didn't finish any construction this turn because we're constructing Mason's Halls everywhere. What does it give me some... Oh, I was hoping it would give me some income, but it will not. That is less than ideal. We're going to have to hope for the best here. So, let's create our second save file. And that is all we can do, so let's end the turn. Oh no, Mordor is making a try for Eastern Osgiliath. Okay. That is very annoying. Oh, they want me to talk to Dol Guldur first. Stone of Anor. This is just telling us that we have Palantir, which I don't think does anything functionally, but it exists.
Yes,
So... let's look at that mission again. Where do they want me to talk to Dol Guldur? Okay. That's kind of a ways away. I don't know why you want me to go there instead of
as you wish. Stopping
Rohan, but I guess that's what I'll do. War declared. Goblins of Moria, Anduin Vale. So that's happening up here. In this area. So that's nothing we need to worry about. And that was my construction report. That's not what I wanted to do, but I can't afford any buildings anyways. I'll have to look at that some other time. End of turn report. Nothing really changing there. We do have a new family member. That is very useful. That's how we get more generals in the future. So keep an eye on that.
Your will, my lord. As you wish.
Okay, we have negative money, so we aren't going to be able to build anything or recruit anything.
Ready your weapons.
But
March,
we
men.
will be able to fix that soon. I suppose one way I could fix that is by taking 4 of these guys. Well, because Mordor's going to take that next turn, I'm pretty sure, and then we can just charge in. So we're gonna leave these guys where they are. But one of the reasons that we are not doing so hot on the financial round, on the financial side, is because we have 9,430 in upkeep, and that's because we have a bunch of armies that are like not getting free upkeep. So it would be better if we could use these armies and get them into somewhere where they could not be paid anymore. But we are not able to do so just yet.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
What is this? No, that's independent, that's fine. Thorgrondos is still open for the taking. Okay. I don't think there's anything we can do right now. I think we're just waiting for things to happen. So we're going to... Excuse me. We're going to wait and... yeah. End turn again. This is Gondor 3. Here we go. So now we get to see what if Mordor finishes the siege, then they'll be weakened and we'll be able to attack them. Mordor is stupid, so they're going to attack me at Caer Andros. That's fine. They're going to lose that battle. Look at that. That army is nothing. It's going to be fine.
Show yourselves!
Looks like they have reinforcements near Eastern Osgiliath. Okay. They did not attack, so they're waiting. We have negative money still. They are besieging Caer Andros. That's fine. What do they have? Don't know. Where's my spy?
My lord.
Spy.
Approaching quietly.
Morannon Guard, which is like a pike unit. 2 of those. And Orc Archers. Yeah, that should be okay. Caer Andros has towers and stuff, so we're going to be fine. Unit recruitment completed. Fountain Guard, that's not going to help my income any, but it does help the strength of Western Osgiliath. So that's okay. Another new family member, which is definitely a good thing. Green numbers is always good. Okay. Now, over here near Saarland, let's have you... do I want you to go into Saarland? No, I want you to go up here, because then you'll be closer to Cirith Aur. And then we'll send these guys to help you out. And then you're going to head all the way over there. Okay. That is a 3-turn siege, so I'm just going to let that siege play out. I'm not going to attack them. Okay, it's great that I made all those, you know, Mason's guilds, or whatever. And then I have no money that I can use to spend to do anything. Do you have free upkeep? No, you do not. How about this? Let's send you here. If we see any issues, so in a fort unit, the first 4 units will get free upkeep. So it is worth using the forts where we can. But we don't have a lot that we can do on that front, because we're trying... like, we're actively trying to use our units, so that's... this is for... that's 800 gold that we will not be using up on upkeep this turn, but that is a drop in the bucket, I'm sure.
Ready your weapons.
You're not getting free upkeep. That's okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do about the financial issues. I think I'm just going to have to kind of wait it out until we get some military victories, and then that will help our numbers. So, back to number 1, and let's end the turn. And I forgot to move my diplomat, which is always going to be a thing. And they're playing copyrighted music again. I gotta switch to the copyright-free, or quote-unquote copyright-free music, royalty-free music, which I know is a thing that I can do. I don't know how. I'll look it up. Here we go. Here's another way we can get new generals and new governors. We can get a suitable husband for our various daughters. And honestly, I don't care about his stats. I will take him. So he's going to fear up Angbor the Fearless, who is in Calimbel. And that is really good news. I think maybe he can head towards Kirith Yaur to help with that situation. What unit do you have? Lamadon Clansmen. Perfect. That is perfect. So, you are going to head, well, basically towards Dwin here. I'm sure that's not going to help my financial situation, but that's okay. Isengard declares war on Rohan. Everybody's surprised. Every single person is surprised. Nobody expected that.
My lord.
Where is this settlement that I'm aiming for?
Yes.
Just try to get him right there.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Ooh, I don't like the look of this. Okay, there's another army. They're probably going to take the fort, presumably. If they try to take Caer Andros, they might just do it. Oh, they took Eastern Osgiliath. Okay. So now, they've activated my trap card. Basically now I have a bigger army than they do, and I'm just going to besiege this. I'm going to maintain the siege. I don't need the ram. The game thinks I need the ram, but I don't. And then we are going to let this siege play out. We're going to wait 9 turns because there's no need for us to use up our troops if we don't need to. They will probably sally out to attack us. At that point, we will use our troops. Until then, preserve the troops as much as possible. It does look like our money didn't go down significantly that turn, so that's good news. But it's not good. It's not bad, but it's not good. It's very much not good.
Captain of Gondor.
Alright, Angbor's heading this way. I'm going to keep an eye on him. I don't have anything else that I need to move, do I? Doubt it. Dol Amroth is moving through my territory. Looks like they're just headed south, which is fine. They'll probably try to take this Gobel Merland, I think is the name of this settlement, because that is the next sort of neutral territory where they are. I expect Mordor will probably attack me this turn at Caer Andros. I could be wrong, but that is definitely something to keep an eye on. If they bring this guy in, we're screwed. But if they don't, we have a chance. Is there anything else I want to do with my negative $1,000? No, I do not. Thank you. Save game. Save, yes. End turn. There we go. See how this goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Captain Gosdoof. You Gosdoofed. Let's do this thing.
Don't let them any further.
Once again, the music is copyrighted, so I'm going to try to keep talking as much as possible. I'm sure that's going to go great. All right, this is our first battle on the battle map, so this is very exciting. This is a custom battle map. So we have Caer Andros in all of its glory here. The enemy spawns on sort of this island thing in the middle of the Anduin. Looks like they've got one battering ram with a Morannon Guard unit. This is Orc Archers, and they have their other Morannon Guard back here. We don't have any archers, which is annoying, but we have these towers, which will do some damage. These are just buildings. That's kind of annoying. But 2 towers is pretty fantastic. Can make shield wall. That is useful. You just have Captain's Bodyguard. That's fine. I really don't want to use up... Like, I don't want to lose my captain, or my general here. So I would greatly prefer it if we could get... Well, I was going to say a sort of a killing zone here, but I think I actually want to hold the enemy inside the gate as much as possible, and these guys will be sort of backup. The idea here is basically I want to, as much as possible, I want to keep them outside the gate so that the towers can hit them for as long as possible. And then once they get inside, maybe we have a bit of a different situation, but for now, this is kind of the strategy. In fact, we might do well here to kind of stand outside so that they are in the range of the towers outside. The other option that I have here is to do sort of a V formation so that the towers can shoot them in the courtyard. But I don't like that as much. Because I don't want my general to be on the front lines if I can avoid it, so I'm going to do this instead. At least to start. Let's see how that goes. Alright, so the towers are firing. Setting some orcs on fire. Always good, always good. Keep it up. Let's keep doing that the entire time if we can. Oh, another thing about this is that the archers are going to try to kind of angle over the walls and hit our guys. Having our guys close to the wall minimizes the danger of that, but my general is definitely going to be in the line of fire. So that is less than ideal. Yeah, get them on fire. Heck yeah. Or don't. There we go. There's one. We're just slowly chipping away. I mean, these Moran and Guard are nothing to write home about, so I'm not too worried about them, but they are going to take a chunk. Excuse me. A chunk out of my garrison for sure, so the more I can kill before they get to my gates, the better. This Moran and Guard unit is for some reason half the strength of this one. I think they must have fought in a battle already, and that is kind of silly, but okay. Oh, they aren't shooting over the walls. That's... Oh, there we go. Now they are. Or they're not. They're just waiting for me to shoot them. Which is fine by me. They're going into loose formation, which makes it harder to shoot them. But it doesn't stop me from shooting them. I don't think these towers can hit these guys now. Oh, I stand corrected. I just saw one. So one ballistic bolt or arrow go into... Yeah, they're definitely dying slowly. It's actually not good for these guys to be in shield wall, I don't think, so I'm going to turn that off. And we're going to change their formation a little bit. If you hold space, you can see where they're going to be. I kind of want to spread them out a little bit more so that they can sort of get a little bit of a circle around the gate as the enemy comes in, and then get my general back a little ways. And here they come. Run, get in that new formation, please. You are not in the new formation. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, let's just let them wash over us for now, I think. Head on in there, lads. Let's get this done. Let's get you backwards. Why are you going back? So the general will be nearby, but he's not going to... He's not going to fight right now. They're already thinking that defeat seems certain, which is good. Their archers didn't shoot a single round. They're just charging in? Question mark? Okay. That's fine by me. I mean, if they want to charge in and use their little daggers or whatever it is they have, that is fine by me. Also, I definitely have the advantage here because I actually have a general. They only have a captain, so their morale is going to be garbage. But I don't know how effective that's going to be. It might do for us to get our general in on the action here. Just because I can tell our lines are kind of bowing a little bit now. I think this right flank is going to get breached soon. So once they break through there, I would like to charge with my general's unit. And then I'll get some kind of flank on them. Because basically if you can surround a unit, their morale goes into the toilet, and then it becomes a lot easier for them to rout. That helps too. This is their general dying, their captain. So the person who led them is now dead. Their morale is going to be even worse now. Yeah. Let's charge these orc archers because they're kind of on the flank and they're a crappy unit. And let's sound the horn while we do it. I don't know why you charged there. Okay, it's because the archers are, in fact, in the middle of everything. One nice feature of the general's unit is that even if a few of them die, they will replenish. So as long as the general doesn't die, we are going to be just fine. Can I? Hold on. Yeah, okay. I was never quite sure how to see the unit cards in the middle of a battle, but it turns out if you just pause and right-click, you can't do it. Oh, there we go. It's double left-click for enemy units. So Moran Guard. Yeah, okay. That just satisfies my curiosity. That was honestly me just trying to figure out how the game works. I digress. Okay. Let's blow the horn again. There's no reason not to. I'm pretty sure our morale is going to be fine, but we might as well cause them some consternation while we're at this. This is largely just going to take time, though. So maybe we speed up the battle? Yeah. Because sitting around and waiting is not super interesting. Yeah. The bar is definitely going up.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Yeah, they've lost half their men. We haven't lost a single member of our captain's bodyguard, which is fantastic. Our territorial guardsmen are losing stamina, but that's okay. These orc archers are just about ready to rout. And these Moran Guard are not looking a whole lot better. There we go. Okay, so let's slow things down.
How our cowardly foe runs.
Kill 96%, that is enough for us to completely obliterate this army. Basically, you want to shoot for 85% or above. I try to go for 95% at least, but 96 is plenty.
Our foe is utterly vanquished.
Excellent. We did lose 76 territorial guardsmen, but that is okay. We healed 14, so I'll take that. Alright. So that's Caer Andros defended. It's possible that that other big army now comes and moves in to besiege us, but I don't know. And I don't know what's going to happen at Eastern Osgiliath either. They might sally out to attack us, which would be annoying, but it would be, I think, ultimately to their detriment because they would be crossing a bridge to try and fight us, and that's a bad idea for them to do. These are worthless orcs. Kill them all. Kill them all. Okay, hold on. The audio settings are very clearly out of whack. I'm going to try to fix that. Set all of these around the same level. Sorry about that. Turn to game. Hopefully that fixes it. Okay, they did not attack me at Eastern Osgiliath. We are losing money, worse than before. That's because we brought another general out. That's my bad. We can now attack Kirith Yaur, which is very good. 3 turns to that. Let's bring Angbor over here. He will get there in 2 turns, which is good. Nothing interesting going on here. I kind of wish I knew it was inside there, Grondost, but I can't. Before I forget about our diplomat, let's use him
Your orders. As you wish.
to talk to Dol Guldur. Sure, they're filthy orcs, but we want trade rights. That will make us some money, including for the quest reward, which is very good. Okay, at this point, hopefully, it will let me go towards Rohan, because I really want to talk to Rohan. Am I allied with Rohan? I am. There is no point in me going to Rohan. Let's go to Lorien.
Stopping here.
Rohan is moving units through my territory? Maybe they're just going to take out these independent armies. That's fine by me. Mordor's just kicking rocks over here. It's fine. They might get reinforcements from this guy? Grishnak. Yeah. It's possible he comes in as reinforcements. If that's the case, that's fine. Is there anything else I need to do? Dol Amroth is continuing to kick butt down here. Do they have this? No. Harad has this. That's okay. Ithilion's still gray. Huh. I have a feeling I might need to attack Eastern Osgiliath. In no small part because I don't have the money to keep doing this. I desperately need to get some of these troops into this fort, and I cannot do that while they're besieging Osgiliath. Now that being said, I mean, there's 2 generals here. Halberds, archers, Black Uruks, Morgul's Chosen. I think those are heavy infantry. Orc Host, Morannon Guard. Oh, it's so tempting to just attack them, but I feel like I just have to rough it out and let them come to me. I will have such a better chance of, like, succeeding militarily if I do that. So I'm going to wait. I don't like doing it, but I am going to wait. And see what we can do. Blackroot Vale archers are so good. What about you? What do you have again? Lamadin Clansmen? They're not as good, but they are good.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Well, yeah, I think the only thing I can do at this point is just end the turn and wait for Mordor to decide what it wants to do. And I think I am going to slowly gain some cash here. Oh no, I'm losing money, but worse than before. Isn't that what I said? Let's find out. Let's find out. Because at this point, it's really just a waiting game with Mordor. Oh, they're going to attack me again. If you see that up at Carandros, they've moved another teeny tiny army there. The easy AI really likes to do like kind of well-balanced battles, which is nice for nice of them, but it does mean that they lose most of the battles. Okay, 7 turns here. Still have no idea what Grishnak thinks he's doing. Oh, he moved from Eastern Osgiliath over here. So he may be trying to go north and come around to reinforce or something. Or maybe attack Calenhad from another angle. Which would be funny. You, my friend, move over here to help Gwyn here. Kirith Hour, 2 more turns. That is fine. Do we know what's over here? No, we don't. That'd be too easy. Every turn that Eastern Osgiliath doesn't tally out to us, they also lose troops. So, like, this Morannon Guard was probably at 200 something, but since it's been 2 turns, they've lost a certain amount of their troops each turn, which is very nice. It's another good reason not to attack them outright. Same here, they will lose troops, but they have fewer turns to do so, so it won't be as profound of an effect. I suppose if Osgiliath loses enough troops, like on day 5 or 4 or 3, I might be able to pull some troops from here and put them in this fort. Especially like the Fountain Guard might be a good candidate for that. As much as I would love to see the Fountain Guard in action, they are costing me... I have 2 of them. They are costing me a total of 940 gold per turn, which would definitely put me in the black, so I would prefer to do that if I can. I'm not sure I can. Well, once again, I don't think there's anything I can do except move my diplomat.
Yes, my lord.
I say there's nothing I can do. What I mean is there's nothing I want to do. So we're just going to wait again. Patience is the name of the game for right now. But soon, Steamroll will be the name of the game. Yeah, what did I tell you? They're attacking at Cariandros again. This army is just gonna die. I don't know why they're doing this. Oh, see, they moved their big army. I don't know where. It might be good to send my spy off to figure out where they went. Imladris besieged. That was fast. Settlement besieged Cariandros. Yes, I know. We are losing money like crazy. And retinues expand, but I don't care about that. Okay. Yeah, see, these numbers all seem lower. Now it's 172. This is good. You should be ready to get into this army. So you are going to help them. 1 turn. So they will sally out next turn. And we'll see what they have. I don't actually know what they have in there, but I know they have less than they started with, that's for sure. And I'm pretty sure that my army is better than theirs. And that's all that matters. What I wanted to do is double-click on this army. But I seem to be incapable of doing so. Ah, here we go. Morannon Guard, unknown unit type. That's helpful. It's hard to click on this guy. Ah! 3 Morannon's Guard. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I can deal with that. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be fun, but I can. I'm pretty sure. Deal with that. Okay, I don't see where that army went, so that's not great. But I'm pretty sure they aren't going to attack me right now. I think they're probably moving north to help Dol Guldur against either Rohan or Lorien. They already have Daggerlad, so... Or do they? Is this? Yeah. Yeah, this is Dol Guldur. So they're... Mordor has Daggerlad, which is like a settlement around here somewhere. And they may be thinking about going west towards Rohan, because there is a ford here. So yeah, that's probably what's happening. I already moved this guy over here. Kirith Hour is going to be ours. I think I'll probably end on that battle. The heck's going on over here? Oh, there's just a rebel army there that Dol Amroth is like surrounding with 4 different armies for some reason. It's fine. There's a 5th army there. That's great. Everything here is status quo? Yeah. Okay. Once again, the waiting game. Let us wait. Forgot to move my diplomat, but thankfully I had set him on a multi-turn journey, which is always the way to go. Forget about your agents, just let them do their jobs. And they're sallying out. Alright, so this is going to be the second battle of the episode, second battle of the series, the second battle of the campaign. Let's see what they got. Fully. Oh, they have cell swords. That's annoying, but we can maybe snipe them if we are lucky. They have... These are some archers and some bandits, which are bad quality troops. Alright, let's see what we can do. This is a better battle anyways. The first one was kind of just like put people in front of door and make sure other people don't get past them. This is a little bit more interesting because they are going to come to us. We have to do a little bit of maneuvering as well. Okay, so I'm going to pause here. I don't normally do this, but just because I'm not super familiar with Gondor's troops, I'm going to give myself the ability to pause for a moment. Okay. Trying to figure out where everybody's in range. Okay, there. So... here. I'm not sure what I'm trying to do, but I kind of want them to be in range of the troops coming out, so I'm just going to put them here for now. If we need to move them up, we can. Just going to group these guys so that they are on one side. Lamin Clansman, what are you? You are armor-piercing sword and board? Presumably? Yeah. Oh, maces. Okay. That is good to know. We have 2 pike units. Let's put them... Where's my archers going? There. Let's put these pike units here. Run. You can't run, you're a pike unit. And then we're going to put the militia on this side. The Lamadin clansmen on this side. And then we're going to have our horses run over here and be ready to cause havoc. Okay, now I'm ready. Let's see what happens here. Oh, run, please. We do have leadership. Leadership is... adds own army fatigue. Adds own army combat effectiveness. Locks own army morale. So we can stop people from routing, which is kind of nice. Oh, you have leadership too. That's kind of nice. Okay, so these are their archers. We're going to have a bit of an archer battle now. I don't think it's going to go very well for them, though. Especially since paper beats rock. Oh, they have poison arrows. That's really annoying. I might do a leadership already. Poison arrows decrease decrease the target's morale. So it's definitely worth doing something to combat that. Oh, never mind. I don't need to charge them. Look at how badly they're doing. Oh my goodness. Man, Gondor archers, Blackroot Vale archers specifically, are the absolute tits. Excuse my French. But they are. Cell swords, that's a good target. Let's get you on that, please. Actually, it's a bad target. I lied to you. It's a terrible target. But I would like to get rid of as many of them as I can before they reach my lines. That's not going to happen, though, because they are very, 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 very fast. Let's get our pikemen out in front. And just stop targeting those cell swords. You're not going to do any damage anyways. Bandits, light infantry. Lol. This is not going to go well for them. I don't know what they think they're doing, but they're doing the wrong thing. Alright, let's head out to the sides and see if we can't get a flank going with our infantry. These bandits have no idea what they're doing, except that they are definitely dying.
battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
More than half of those bandits died in the first charge. I'm thinking the AI's strategy here is not going to go well for them. You guys head towards that bandit. There's more bandits. You over here, head towards them. Oh, they're going to run away. Not if I can help it. Oh, look at this. This is what we call hammer and anvil. Boom. Oh, that was not as impressive as I wanted it to be. That's okay. They're bringing their sellswords out to zone out my cav, which is very much annoying.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
They've lost half their men. We've killed their general.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
They're routing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's so bad for you. You shouldn't be routing. That's not good. Let me help you with that. So routing units, if you kill them, you capture them. So that's why this number down here, which represents the number of prisoners I've taken, is going up as rapidly as it is right now. And yeah, we have taken their gatehouse. So my horses are just going to sit there and capture anybody who's running into the city. Ooh, these sellswords do not want to give up. That's okay. I'll help them. I'll help convince them to give up. They are now surrounded. We've killed 95% of them for R11. I think we won the battle, honestly. They're fighting to the death. Okay. Well, that's fine. Do they have anybody who made it back to the town square? No? No.
The enemy army
GG.
leaves the field. Pursue it. This is a
They
clear
got one.
victory.
They had one remaining. What the heck? I honestly wish I'd lost fewer soldiers here. How many did I lose of everything? I healed pikemen, which is very good. I lost a good number of these two units, which will replenish. And we lost a lot of Gondor militia, but that's okay, because they are a cheap unit. Anthelus pikemen, definitely wish I had lost fewer of them, but whatever. Good battle. Good battle. Definitely worth it, because Cirith Yyawr is going to be crucial to our long-term success. And so will Theragrundost, assuming I can go and grab that. But I don't know how that's going to go. Guess we'll find out. Okay.
They are gone from these lands. Our realm is expanded.
I think Cirith Yyawr is almost certainly our culture. So I'm going to occupy it and hope for the best. Bride presented. Fine. New mission. Realm of Lothlorien. Where do you think I'm going, my dude?
Yes, my lord.
Where do you think I'm going? Oh, they're right there.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Trade rates, please.
This seems
Super duper.
good day to you.
Great success. Oh, we have positive money. Holy heck. That is so great to hear. That means we can do things. Okay, we've done Lorien. Let's go to Khazad-dûm.
As you wish.
Because in this
I shall
universe, they are
continue
still there.
tomorrow.
Which is definitely what we want. Ooh, okay. 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 So let's take a look at Cirith Yyawr. And of course, it is not as good as I thought it was going to be. We are just about keeping public order, but we won't be for long if we move our troops out, I imagine. Let's just check. Nope, it's fine. Okay. Ongbor is going to govern in Kirith Yaur. Yes, he's a custom general. Yes, he has his own custom bodyguard unit. I don't care. He is going to sit in Kirith Yaur and make sure that it does not revolt. And just to make sure, yeah, it does not have our culture, at least it's not as much as I wish it did. So I'm going to give them a library so that they can learn to become good Gondorians. Okay. Now, Theragondost is our next target. Just to eyeball it here, that flag looks like a little bit fuller than this flag. And if they can hold out for 5 turns. If I siege them for 5 turns and then they sally out, we're golden. We are good to go. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, is there anything I can demolish here? No. That'd be too easy. Sometimes if you capture a settlement, there's stuff that you can't use and you can just demolish it. That is not the case here. They did not attack me at Karandros, which is slightly annoying. But I can wait. This will be good because it'll give us extra money each turn. Not a lot. 172, but still. It's better than 0. And yeah, we're just going to head down towards Theragondost here and see what we can do. I don't think I can build anything else. Can I build anything else at, say, Minas Tirith? No. I could recruit another diplomat. That might be useful. I can't see how. But it probably will be useful in the long run. I'm going to use it. I'm going to blow all of my money just so I can have a second diplomat. And where were you headed?
My lord.
Khazad-dûm. Perfect. Well, after a little over an hour of recording, I think that is going to be it. This was sort of a test balloon episode. So if you enjoyed this, please do let me know by liking the video, subscribing, putting in the comments what you think I should rename Calenhad. And I would be delighted to do another video on this series, assuming that, of course, you all enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, maybe I'll just record episodes of this for my own enjoyment and amusement. But that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time with more Divide and Conquer. Bye-bye.